Lecture 10, under topic 2, where do firms locate? Lecture 10, steps of development of trading city. We said that there are 3 conditions of developing city. Okay, number 1, agriculture surplus. Number 2, urban production. And number 3, transportation. Okay, 3 main factors or conditions to develop a city. One of cities is the trading city. Okay, trading city, its rule begins with trading firms, and trading firms develop to be trading city. Okay, there are some steps to develop trading city. Number 1, to have comparative advantage in producing particular product. We say that North has a comparative advantage in producing shirts if it can produce it by lower opportunity cost. Okay, per hour, North can produce 2 bread, okay, or 6 shirts, so it has lower opportunity cost in producing shirts. So it has a comparative advantage in producing shirts, while South produce 1 bread or 1 shirt per hour. So North has a comparative advantage in producing shirts according to the lower opportunity cost in producing 1 shirt. Okay, when it produces 1 shirt, it sacrifices 1/3 loaf of bread. Okay, so the opportunity cost of a shirt in North is low. Okay, but in the South it's 1 loaf. So North has a comparative advantage in producing shirts. يبقى number 1, there must be comparative advantage. Okay, and where there is a comparative advantage, number 2, step 2, specialization and gains from trade, because there was a comparative advantage. Okay, comparative advantage may lead to specialization and trade. Each region will specialize in its comparative advantage product and then exchange between both and achieve gains from trade. Okay, when North specialize in producing shirts, okay, it's sacrificed by 2 bread, but it can produce 6 shirts. Okay, and if it exchange 4 shirts for 2 loaves, خلاص. Okay, South will sacrifice 2 shirts but will produce 2 bread. 2 hours will produce 2 bread and produce 0 shirts, but take from North 4 shirts. Take from North 4 shirts and give North 2 bread. So it has 2 positive 2 of bread because South produces bread only, and negative 2 because South will give North 2 bread. Will give North 2 bread. So bread equals 0. In shirts, South produces 0 shirts. Okay, and will take from North 4 shirts. So net gain equal positive 2 shirts. So number 1, comparative advantage. Step 2, specialization and trade. But the 2 regions find transaction cost, the time of transaction cost can be used for increasing production. So they will use trading firms to do the exchange process. Okay, production is subject to economies of scale. Trading firms to minimize the transaction cost, the transaction cost. Okay, and emergence of trading firms will cause development of trading city. Trading firms will locate at places that can efficiently collect and distribute large volumes of output. The concentration of trade workers will increase the price of land, and this will increase population density, and it will be a city. So trading city begins with a region which has comparative advantage, then specialize in production and exchange the product depending on trading firms, and the concentration of trading firms will develop trading city.